So last session, we just started this topic, and before to this, we covered one more topic that also I'll show you once. Yeah, last class. After completion of this topic, I started with the topic called connection process. Okay, this was one topic. Yeah. Today, we'll complete this, and even we'll start our first practical session even today. First practical session. Okay. And what are we going to study is here. These are tools, I said. SQL Plus and Oracle SQL Developer. Two tools are. Yeah. So two tools we have. SQL Plus is one tool. Oracle SQL Developer is another tool. Okay. Two tools are there. And in these two tools, one I said it is SQL Plus is character user interface, and Oracle SQL Developer is graphical user interface, and it is user friendly. And another point also I said last session, I repeat again, this Oracle SQL Developer tool has been developed in Java. Java language with they developed this. That is the reason I even said one more point, and that point is along with Oracle software, even Java software also gets installed. So nothing to worry. That installation part is not yet completed. Probably my next class, when I show you installation on that day, definitely I'll show you that what is the Java version Oracle will install. Okay. So Oracle software also installs what? Java software. Just remember that. Remember. So that justification and all we'll see when we go to the topic. Okay. And now, first and most important point, what it is, listen. In order to have a connection process, compulsory, you should have one service that is called database engine. And how it will be? It will be by this name, by this name. Oracle Service ORCL. Yes. Yes. This is the service. Yes. Yeah. The same will be required even for developer also. Yeah. I'll show you. I'll just give you some idea on this. Okay. And what is Oracle Service? What is Oracle Service? Simple conclusion I'll have so that you can easily remember what it is. Let me describe here. Here I'll describe. Yeah, here I'll describe. Oracle Service ORCL. What it is? It is database engine. Okay. It is database engine. Okay. Second, connected. If it is not running, if it is not running, then to database. Yeah, I'll show you now where is this service and how is it that it's connected to our process. Yeah, I'll explain now. See, first to open services application. Yeah, open services. Go there now. Yeah, here Oracle Service ORCL. Currently it is running. Because it is running, you can work with your Oracle software, as well as you can work with your database. Remember, this ORCL is your database. ORCL is your database name it is. Okay. ORCL is your database. Okay. So that is compulsory. Without it, it doesn't work at all. Okay. Second, I would say second. What is second service needed? Called TNS listener. TNS listener. That is also one service. Yeah, I'll explain what it is. Listen. TNS listener. And what do you call this service? It is called network service. Okay. It is called network service. So, what for it is used? What for this is used? Answer. Network service that enables client applications to connect to Oracle database. Yeah. TNS, what do you call? Listener. Okay. And second thing also. Second. It is a key service. You can imagine. Without it, no chance of working. It is a key service. It listens for incoming. What? Requests. On a specified port number. And what is the number? 1521. How I know that it's 1521? That also will justify where to check and how to identify that is the service, that is the port number. Yeah, I'll show you. And forwards to database. Yeah, these are the things that which we highlight related to it. Where is it? Yeah, you can check that also here. You can see TNS listener here. TNS listener, that is also running. It means compulsory these two are needed. These two. This is also needed and this is also needed. Without it, it doesn't go further. Both are compulsory services. Both should be running. Then only Oracle will work for us. If any one is not running, then also Oracle doesn't work. Both are compulsory. I very clearly mentioned in the points here. You understand? So one is dependent. Only if it is running, then you can connect to database. And the other one is a key service. Because total, the word itself says, listener. It will listen. What it will listen? For incoming requests. Where it will listen? Through a port number 1521. And then it forwards that request to where? Database. Okay. And before I go further, this is compulsory, I said, no? So connecting with this also, I'll highlight two things now. Okay. This is ORCL's Oracle service. Yeah. This is one. And this is TNS listener service, compulsory. Now I'm going to talk. Now that is called listener dot Ora. We got one file. I'll show you now. Yeah. So that you can understand what is the things will cover. Both things. What are they? Yeah. Let me write. listener dot aura. Listener dot aura. Yeah. And what is listener dot aura? What it will do? Defines listener name. Listener name. And what else? Protocol. Second part. Host. Obviously, ours will be localized only because I'm working on a local machine, single system. If it is network, then you'll have that server name here, host plus port number. Yeah, three things. Okay, and one more important thing. Where is this file? Where is this file? I'll write. This file is found at the following path. Yeah, first I'll show you where this file is. See, as far as my system is concerned, here, C drive, app is one folder. Open it. Username, product 12.1.0, DB home 1. Come down, come down. You'll have one folder by name called, right? Open it. Here, open it. And here you find a file called listener.aura. So for me, this path is important. Yes. What is the file name? Listener.aura. Yes. And one more file also we have. You want to see that file now? Yeah, right click, open with notepad. Can you see? This is the path. This is the path of that file. Right? Here, here. Host name, local host, because it's my local machine. Protocol, obviously we'll be working with local. Yeah. This is the location where my software is available. This is the dot arise dot arise which file? Network configuration file. One more file is also there. I'll shortly explain what it is. TNS names.aura. Yeah, first we'll write and then come back and understand what is the significance of it. Yeah, I write here. TNS names dot aura. Yeah, this is one more file. This is what? One more file. TNS names dot aura. And what do you call this? Like it is a client side. This file I'm saying, which is available at this point here. Sorry, here, TNS names.aura. Even if you open this file, whatever information that you find here, the same thing you're going to say here. That's it. This is also a network configuration file. But you see here also, host name is there, port number is there, and this is listener for ORCL, that is our database name. Here, everything you can see. Protocol, TCP, local host, port number 1521. Database name is ORCL. Database information is ORCL. Description of database. Yes. It is what you call client side network configuration file. Which file? Which maps network service names to connect descriptors like host, port, and database. Right? And same message, the above one, this file, I'll copy paste now. Why to write again? This one. Copy. Yes. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Little I'll increase. See? Above. Yeah. This file is also found at the same location, both listener.aura, TNS names dot aura. Yes. What made us to go with that? Because those are the files through which the TNS listener is working. That service is there, no? This service, TNS listener. It is working on a basis of those files, on a support of those files. Yeah. Now, further we'll go. What it is? Oh, sorry, I didn't mention here. I'll write both the names. I'll write. What do you call? TNS listener. TNS listener is also what do you call? So obviously, service it is, no doubt. TNS listener service. What is TNS? Transport network substrate. Transport network substrate. Substrate. SUBTRATE. Substrate. Yes. And then I'll write here. What else you need? Yes, you need username. You need password. Yes. And you need one more called connect identifier. Yes. What do you need? Connect identifier. Okay. Yeah. Let me down here. And I already said you very much. Here, username, password, whatever we write, those are read as users also, or they can be read even as schemas. They can be read as users, or they can be read as schemas. Both are fine, both. And whereas here, when you talk about the same thing for graphical user interface environment, username, password, here you need port number, then you need connect identifier. Yes. Username, port number plus connect identifier. Three options. Yeah. Here for the SQL plus tools, it's but in this graphical user interface, compulsory you have to specify. You have to specify. What you have to specify? Your port number on which Oracle is going to listen to your request to process something on database. Otherwise, it doesn't work at all. Yes, this is the connection process that is made available for your, yes. Yeah, anything you want to ask in this, go ahead, or else we'll start a new topic, your wish. Yes, any questions you have on it? Yes, please. Any queries you have, you can ask.
Ramesh here, one query. So all this information, this database, home, and our uh, related port number and everything. In real time, that is actually stored in a file, and from that file, actually, this is configuring how that is.
No. One thing is that those files which I said, na, listener.ora, tns names.ora, these files will be created automatically whenever database is created.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't create separately.
At the installation time itself, all this file.
Database. Later also, if you create database, then also no problem.
Okay.
Still the meaning is same.
No, I think his question is how we are going to connect our with these details. I think
He's asking me, with these files, are we going to create, or they are created automatically during installation? What I have understood from it, is it the same, Ramesh, you asked me?
Yeah, that is fine. Yeah.
So what I said is, whenever we install Oracle software, automatically these two files are created. These two files, right? Because they are related to what I said, network configuration files. Both are network configuration files. Yeah. Still anyone has anything to clarify? Please go ahead. Any questions you have? Yes, please. Anything else? Chalo, right. Then we'll go with the last topic. With that, we'll wind up your theoretical sessions. Last. This is also to give you an idea, right? What it is. Yeah, let's talk. Something related with the directory structure of Oracle software. Whichever. I'm taking an example of 12C. Example I'm taking of Oracle 12C. Okay. So let me just give you what all we follow during the or after installation of Oracle software. Right. First, I would say drive whatever you might have chosen during installation of Oracle software. Okay, drive, C drive, D drive, E drive, F drive, doesn't matter, whichever it is. Okay, whichever. I'm saying not drive, doesn't matter for us. Okay, one. After that, by default, it will create a folder by name called app. One folder it creates. And what's the name of the folder? App. And after that, you will have username. Yes. You'll have a folder called what? Username. So if whatever is the user on your machine, with that username, with the same name, you'll have in your path username. How would you know? Yeah, go open command prompt. You can check like this: percentage username percentage Ahmed. That is what my username for my system. So here in place of username Ahmed, you'll get. Yeah, username. After that, you'll have a folder called product 12.1.0 slash DB home underscore 1/70 plus, you'll have subfolders in it. 70 plus. And now my actual point I would like to even highlight here. My actual point. Yeah. Yeah. What actually I want to highlight is here. From this point, I mean from here. From this drive. Okay. Till this DB home 1. Till this DB home 1. Yeah. That is how you read as what? Home directory of Oracle. Yes. What do you read as? Home directory of Oracle. Yes. Terms important. For that reason, I'm highlighting it. Yeah. So let's see now. What do you call it as? Home directory of here. Yeah. So here, this part I can say. What do you refer it as? Home directory of Oracle. Or you can say Oracle home directory, one and the same. Yeah. Oracle home directory. Yeah. Yeah. In that 70 plus folders you have, no? 70 plus folders. Not all folders are meant for us. No, I won't say like that. Rather, some folders for developers, they are important. For some folders, for administrator, they are important. You understand? So for that reason, what I would say that we have all these folders: bin, RDBMS, SQL plus, SQL developer, lib, JDK, network, database. You understand? All these folders, etc. Yes. What do you refer them? You refer them as what? Home directory of Oracle. So now my actual intention of specifying, especially this term, home directory of Oracle, my intention. So I'll show you why I said, so that you, whenever from today, whenever I write home directory of Oracle, you should recollect this path: drive, app, username, product, your version, DB home 1. After that, the subfolders will be available. So, but my point is, how do you refer them? How do you refer? Okay. So let me give an example for you. Okay. Example. Here I say path representation of TNS names dot aura file from software location. Yeah. How do you write? You just say like this: home directory of Oracle / network / admin / TNS names dot aura. Yes. What's that file called? TNS names dot aura. But how did you write? You said here, instead of writing this path again and again, drive, app, username, product, we just made a shortcut to it by just specifying home directory of Oracle. But you write that, someone who is related with Oracle or someone who understands database concepts clearly, they very clearly can correlate what exactly the meaning is about home directory of Oracle. This is something you can call a compressed way, expanded way, the above one what you wrote. Yes, two representations. Now, some important folders I listed here. I won't say that everything is important. Some folders, 70 plus. You want to go through that folder and understand? Yeah. Here, home directory. From C drive, app, my user, DB home one. Then you can find here 70 plus, almost 78 folders we have. 78 folders. Yeah, I just said a number with 70 plus folders. Yes. This is what you call as directory structure of Oracle. Yeah. Yeah. What do you call this as? Directory structure of Oracle. But now listen to me carefully. I'll open the topic which we covered. Okay. I'll open what we covered. Then I'll show you what are we going to start for the next. Yeah. Here. So today, first I'll show you here. This also we covered. Can you see definition of SQL, history of SQL, and here I mentioned here all the sub languages that are available in SQL, and this will be our first practical topic here. That is DQL. Yeah. DQL, DRL, where we'll talk about select command. From there, full-fledged, we'll enter into our practicals. Full-fledged. Yeah. So, and remember, the way I listed here, the way I listed these languages, same pattern we are going to learn. Remember that, please. Same pattern we are going to follow. Same pattern we are going to learn. 6 languages, same way. Same. You understand? This is how you deal with. And one more thing, before we what do you call, start the DQL, yeah, the tool which I said just now, you remember that in the connect just now. Yeah. Open online session. This tool, SQL plus tool. What tool it is? SQL plus. Yeah. SQL plus. Okay, where it is, you can find the tool here. You can open like this. Start. All. Come down. Come down. Come down. Come down. Come down. Yes. Oracle. OraDB. Come down. You have a tool. SQL plus font size. It's old. Anything I'm saying, anything. 22. Oh. Because of that, whatever error you notice, every time I'm supposed to do, I'll remove that error, but okay, we have a provision so that once you do this font size, increase font size change, that will be continued forever for us. Yeah. Comfortable? Did you understand both the topics today? Connection process as well as that directory structure. And now I'm going to show you how we are going to work with the SQL plus tool. Okay. How you are going to work with what? SQL plus tool. Okay. Chalo, that part we'll discuss. SQL plus 2. And what is SQL plus 2? Simple. That is command line tool, or you call command line interface. Command line tool or command line interface. Both are fine. Command line tool or command line interface. Yes. Obviously, when you're working on that command line interface or command line tool, everything you have to remember, syntax, with respect to all the options available in the syntax, the way the command gets executed. If you're working on that SQL, Oracle SQL developer tool, that is GUI, graphical user interface. GUI tool works with wizard approach, WIZARD, wizard based approach. Drag and drop, you're done with the requirement. But the tool which we are going to use is SQL plus tool, which is user friendly. Yeah. Yeah, simple. This, you can open the tool like this also. You can type here SQL plus, enter. Yes, the tool gets opened. Same tool. And here it will ask you what it is asking: username, password, connect identifier. I said already, for SQL plus tool, port number is not important. Internally, it uses port number. For us, manually, we don't need to mention port number. Yeah, we don't need to mention port number when you're working on this command line tool. Okay, and how do you write? Yeah, username, Scott. Yeah, this is one built-in user provided by software. Scott, hope you remember I said four. Four are important for us. Actually, you'll be created by 15 to 20 users. Users you call, don't get confused. Like sometimes I use the word schema. Schema user, both are same for us now. So whether I say user or I say whether I say user or I say schema, you correlate and understand both are same only now. Scott is schema, agreed. Scott is user, agreed. Yes, Scott is user. And press enter, it will ask you password. Password. Then give some wrong password, XYZ, enter. Invalid username or password. Log on, denied. Okay, correct you give, correct. Scott, password, connected successfully. Enterprise edition. Yeah. Disconnect. Disconnect. Connect again. Yeah, connect. Enter. Username. Scott. Password. Some password. Yes, connected. Yeah. SQL developer tool. When I go to the topic, at that time I'll explain. But everyone should complete installation. When I show after the installation session, then I'll take up that SQL developer tool. Okay. Yeah. That's keeping all these things in view. We will be starting our first practical session on data query language. That's called DQL, or you also refer as TRL. From there, our practical sessions begin. Okay, fine. We'll stop this session here.